Oh my God! It looks terrible. Hey, honey!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Oh!
It's the
pee-pee man! Greetings! Let's drink too many spirits while we talk about too many spirits. It's too many spirits!
This is the show where we drink our drinks and read your spooky stories.
We're shooting 4 episodes, all of them being shot tonight, so right now we might be normal, but by the end, we're gonna be wasted.
As always, we'll be enjoying a tasty beverage prepared by our cocktail maestro, Ricky Wang. Ricky, what do you got for us? Mr. Ricky, the man with the plan.
And the plan today is bourbon.
You have a blowtorch.
He does have a blowtorch. I'm so glad Steven isn't here. We'd have a sort of Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial situation. Remember that, when he caught on fire?
His head caught on fire.
Yeah, remember that, Ricky?
I actually don't know the
To be
commercial.
clear, it wasn't in the commercial.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't like, Pepsi.
It'll make your head catch on fire.
If you were with us last week, you know that Steven has fallen ill and he's not here today. We look forward to the drinks being much better without him around. And
Yes.
Let's throw it to a quick memorial montage. Beautiful.
Wow.
We'll never forget him.
Not a dry eye in the house.
No.
I brought this blowtorch for Steven to play with, and
glad he's-
R.I.P.
yeah.
It's really a good thing he's not here.
For this drink, I have titled it The Burnt Bush. Is this? Oh, there we go.
Religious overtones to this one. This is our religion theme
Oh
season.
yeah, that's when Moses was talking to that bush,
Yeah,
right?
he was like, what's up, dude? And the bush was like, I'm God!
That's what happens when you burn a bush.
I don't
Trust
think I know
me.
the reference.
It's the Bible.
Oh,
The bush was talking, I guess.
The bush was God. Anyway,
for this drink, we're going to muddle some blackberries.
did you pick those yourself?
Driscoll's, only the finest.
You gotta love Driscoll's.
Who else makes berries? I feel like Driscoll's monopolized. They
No,
cornered
they-
the berry market. We are then gonna add some basil. I put some basil and blackberries. I think it's a nice combination of flavors in there with the bourbon. We're gonna give this a nice little muddle.
yeah.
We're going to add 2 ounces of bourbon.
Oh.
Earlier, we took probably like 1 ounce. So just imagine the wreckage this can cause. We're gonna do 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. I juice this fresh.
You juiced that fresh?
Yeah, it smells great.
That's often the trick to good drinks, right? Fresh juice.
Yes, I would say that's 90% of the work.
What about simple syrup? You think it's good to make it fresh?
Simple syrup is just sugar and water,
Yeah.
and I think buying it's kind of a scam, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's 1-to-1 sugar to water.
Yeah, and that's just what I did yesterday. 1 ounce lemon, 1 ounce simple.
Sweet, lemony.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you
He's gonna whack it.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
We are going to give this a nice shake.
Yes! Yes, Ricky, yes! Oh, slap.
I know.
Ooh.
I love this slap.
And we're going to do a technique called dirty dump, meaning you dump the entire
did
Ryan's
that last
familiar
night.
with that too. Come on now. Okay.
You only want a dirty dump when you want the bits in there. In this case, I wanted the blackberry and the basil in. I'm gonna give this a little straw test to make sure it tastes.
I love it when the bartenders do the straw test.
Oh my God,
Good?
that's good. That's amazing.
I like it when they do that, when they're like, yeah, you can have this drink.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with that.
Have you ever seen them do that and be like, no?
I have. And do you do that as a bartender too, where you're like, something's a little off with this?
Most drinks I don't straw test because I know how it's gonna taste. But sometimes when I'm, if someone says, I like this and this, I'm like, let me try it.
Oh, so it's like when someone's asking for something kind of unique or a custom drink,
Exactly.
and you want to make sure that it's balanced.
That it tastes, exactly.
Or you could just say this isn't good and then you drink it. Ricky's doing a lot of straw tests.
All right, so
And
now you're gonna garnish
for
this?
the burnt bush.
Oh,
Oh, you know what it is?
yeah. Oh, you gotta crank up the,
Oh, shit.
This is just for a little flair, but it does add an aroma.
It smells pretty good.
Oh.
Is my smell not working? Okay, I got it.
The burnt
Look
bush.
at that.
That does look good.
This looks great. I kind of want to drink that.
All right, and since Steven is not here, you're also gonna make a fully fucked up version of the drink. Fully twisted. You're gonna try to channel Steven Lim. Can you give us your best Steven Lim impression?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. He's plotting, he's thinking, and it's very subtle.
That's really good.
What are you gonna do? The burnt bush.
This is pretty good.
This is a bravura performance.
Like, Steven, no, please don't throw ice on me. What do we eat as next, Ricky? The blackberries. We're gonna throw.
This is
Pretty locked
a
in.
bit spooky.
I feel like Steven's here.
Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quick toss is very well observed.
And what's next, Ricky? Bourbon. 2 ounces. I'll measure this one. Psych! 1 ounce lemon and 1 ounce simple.
This is spooky. No, no, Steven, no.
We're gonna give it ice.
Dude, this is crazy. Oh my God. It looks terrible.
And then we are gonna burn.
Yo, what the fuck?
No, Steven!
This is like Gollum and Smeagol.
Fucking Norman Bates.
Beautiful. You've nailed it.
That looks horrendous.
I love it.
Not it. Now, how are we deciding this again?
I had the bad one last time, so maybe I have the good one this time.
No. You wanted to have the bad
Is it
line.
Ricky's pick?
No, it's I think it
Do
should
we have
be
rock, paper, scissors? Let's
Or
do best of 3. That's exciting.
Okay,
right?
we'll do best of 3. Ready?
Wait, hang on, I
fuck.
gotta burp.
What is this, some sort of tactic?
It's because I drank a bunch of water. Water's sitting in my stomach like a rock.
It's not even carbonated.
Okay, here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes! Fuck! I said it was sitting in my stomach like a rock. I thought I could Darren Brown you into doing a
Nah,
rock.
dude. I saw right through it. What do you do?
What am I gonna do?
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna take that drink.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
Wait,
Whoa.
I'm not ready.
Come on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck!
Now it's tied, and this is why it's fun to do a best of 3.
No!
Now we're down to it.
Just had some steaks. This one's pretty bad.
I know. I can see that. All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
I guess it should be 1 from now on.
Yes, it
This has taken a long time. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. I'm 2 in my head. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes! Fuck you! Eat shit!
Right,
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
This looks like
Thank you, Ricky.
booty water.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's that booty sweat.
Wow. Oh, it smells good too.
The burnt bush.
It smells like it.
How's it taste?
It's actually pretty fucking good.
Not bad?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You want to sip mine to compare?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Mine's just more whiskey forward.
Yes.
What do you give this one?
6. Wait, no, that's too low. Because it is
damn,
a,
bro.
no, Ricky, I'm sorry.
Oh my
No,
No,
th-
it is a well-made drink. I give it an 8.
You heard his true.
I'm not even.
I'll take
I'm
a
not-
7.
No,
You heard his
no,
true
no.
feelings first.
Because it is extremely well made. I'm just not a big fruit drink man.
Extremely awkward now.
I respect the fair
I
score.
feel so bad.
I'd feel bad too.
But I mean, it's already sort of occupying the 9 to 10 category, and this is almost like a internal scale that's shrunk down within that. Do you know what I mean?
This makes a 9 and 10, special. So I appreciate a 6. It makes it real.
Give me the camera. That's a 6.
Oh shit. I'm gonna give this, honestly, I think it might be a 9.
Limb mode made it.
Dude, Lim mode going
Sing.
crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe you channeling Steven Lim somehow like gives you a boost in bartending power. This comes from Cute Freak
Yeah.
on Instagram. I grew up in Alaska, the perfect place for hauntings. Endless land, plenty of places to hide a body. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Is this gonna be a confession letter? In our front yard, we knocked down a random stone wall and found a 6-foot long, 4-foot deep concrete box my dad absolutely forbade us from opening. I've always been convinced something was in there. Would you open this box if your dad said, hey, don't open that box that we found 6 foot deep under our house?
We know I'd open that box.
You would open the box.
I want to know what's in that box.
And then he'd put you in the box.
No, he wouldn't.
God, what a horrible way to find out your dad's a killer.
For him to kill you?
No, to find the body.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's what I'm getting
They're
at.
suggesting their father is a murderer?
That's what I'm getting.
I thought he was just like doing the math and being like, okay, what's in here? Probably a body?
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to see that.
I guess let's find out. One night, when I was around 6 or 7, I was lying in my bedroom and saw my mom walk past my door. I called out to her and followed down the hall. She turned into my brother's room and vanished.
Mommy's ghost?
Maybe like a mimic?
A momic?
Sure, a momic, yeah. It could be a momic.
That's out there. She's one of the great cryptids, the momic.
When I looked inside the room, it was empty and ice cold. My mom had been at the opposite end of the house the whole time. Long story short, I'm pretty sure the girl in that concrete box came inside to say hi. Oh!
No!
So they saw a ghost, not the mom. That'd be a horrible way to find out your mom died, by the way. See the ghost, and you're like, mom just disappears. You're like,
Mommy?
the fuck? Thoughts on this one?
2.
2?
That's a 2.
I think that's at least a...
Did you want more thoughts, or were you just mean rating-wise?
Well, I mean, kinda.
They're just jumping to conclusions and scaring themselves.
I mean, they saw a woman, and then they disappeared, and the room was ice cold.
They don't know what they saw.
This is the golden goose for us.
They don't know what they saw. You don't know that kind of stuff.
How dare you say that?
You never
about a
know.
Cute freak.
I saw The Thin Blue Line by Errol Morris.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's got a lot to do with everything in this world and the way that we perceive it. Thin Blue Line, check it out. This story sucks. Thank you for submitting it.
No, I want to know what's in the box. I want to know what's in the box.
Now I'm realizing I was angry and projecting because I want to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
And this story did not give us that. They just said, clearly someone died and was in the box and
Yeah.
they were visiting my house. Get the crowbar in there.
Let's get it out. Let's get that box open. Let's
get that girl out of there.
Get that mummy out of there.
Yeah.
I give it a 7. A 7.
That's 5 more points.
Pretty cruel.
Next story. This is from Anonymous on Tumblr.
Okay.
I currently live in a shit-ass apartment
Okay.
in a college town. Leaky roof, bad plumbing, mice. One day, while I was taking my trash out, I found a vintage rocking horse next to the dumpster. I'm not touching that.
A vintage rocking horse.
I mean, wait, no, hang on a sec. Because I'm thinking, what if I'm just playing by society's rules here? And society is saying that we as adults shouldn't be sitting on rocking horses.
Yeah,
because they're for babies.
Well, you can't fit on it.
Yeah.
It's not society telling you, it's your ass
Yes,
telling
yes,
you that.
yes. But what if they made big ones for adults?
What if they made big ones? That's a good idea.
Thinking about being at home and, you know, just
Sarah walks in the door, opens the door,
getting home after a long day of work.
sees you on a rocking horse, the VR helmet on your head. Hey, honey!
Hey, is dinner ready yet?
Look what I got by the dumpster. Can you please someone threw this
Well, I had
out?
a pretty rough day at work today.
I'm just rocking it out, you know,
Just rocking it out for a bit.
as I do.
Oh, can you forward me your tax forms? We gotta get those filed this week. It had a weird energy to it, but there was something about it that called to me. So I took it and decided to display it on top of the bookshelf in my living room.
That's a small rocking horse. It's much smaller than I imagined.
Maybe it was for like a real small baby.
Or maybe just like a toy.
I named it Beans.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Beans. Well, ever since I put Beans up, I haven't had any problems in my apartment. No leaks, no clanking pipes, no mice. I think whatever is attached to Beans likes me.
So, this ghost is like a maintenance man, or?
I think a Beans protection charm sort of situation is going on here.
I didn't realize ghosts could prevent leaks. That's
Mice
kinda cool.
too.
And mice.
You ever have mice?
No.
A lot of fun.
What do you mean?
You chase them around. To me, that's a solid. Well, let's see if we're on the same page here. We haven't done this yet.
Okay, wait.
When I go like,
That
we'll say that's a boom.
Okay, that's a boom.
Okay. That's
a
a
boom.
7. That's a boom. That's a.
I know.
Well, now you know what I was. What were you genuinely gonna rate it?
7.
Really? We could have had that.
I know.
You had to do your dumb joke.
I did. And dare I say,
I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
Swish.
Mouse in the house.
This story comes from Morgan Crenshaw, 6620 on YouTube. When my family, featuring senior and senile dog, moved into a new house.
Senior and senile. Oh, it's one dog.
It's one dog.
They could just say senile dog.
They could have just said senile
I
dog.
get that it's old. It's senile.
There's a bit of a redundancy there, but that's
My
fine.
old senile
Hey, let's not get caught up
grandfather.
in the semantics here, okay? We need to find out what happens to this dog. You're gonna feel real bad if this dog dies.
I mean, I would, but I didn't have anything to do with it. You know?
You
I
could-
guess I shouldn't be empathetic, and that's doesn't have anything to do with me. Who gives a shit?
When my family, featuring our senior. When my family, featuring senior and senile dog, moved into a new house, one of the first days there, we had no furniture except for a kitchen table, which my brother was eating at one afternoon. And I was chatting with him from the empty living room when my old dementia-ridden dog, what is with you and just fucking like,
Dementia-riddled.
just fucking like dunking on your dog? When my old dementia-ridden dog missed her pee pad and peed on the floor.
Oh.
I went and cleaned it up. And when walking back to make sure I got it all, I see a wet footprint on the floor, toes and all.
Toes.
Dog's out and the dog piss. That's good. This is a barefoot ghost.
Yeah.
I was wearing slippers and my brother hadn't moved from the table and we were the only two home. We looked at each other and went, nope, and didn't address it again for years. To this day, we cannot explain the lone piss-laden footprint.
Pee-pee footprint.
Pee-pee print.
My thought is here.
Speaking of the pee-pee, the pee-pee man!
How did we get here? We just told a story about a dog doing a pee-pee. Why is he so big?
Pee-pee man! Hi, pee-pee.
Do you want a drink? And then he's gone. What a story.
That was a good one. What do you rate it?
I think it's just piss.
Yeah.
I think piss.
Well,
you
but
know-
there was a piss print, though.
Yeah, but maybe the dog just pissed some more and it just sort of looked like a footprint.
I mean, I have a pretty big dog right there, and I don't think his footprint.
No, I'm
looks-
saying maybe just like, pss,
But
like
it said toes and all, though. You think
like it just happened to
You think
kinda
it
look like a-
Picasso'd a piss print?
I think it's possible.
Are you spooked out by this one? Are you
No.
creeped out?
No.
I don't find it that creepy, but it is interesting.
It's interesting for sure, and we appreciate the submission. It's a 3.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give that a 6.
We don't pull punches here on Too Many Spirits. Here on Too Many Spirits, we are honest with you. We appreciate the submission, and they're not all going to be 10s, folks. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Oh, you're just looking at Vinny and just smiling.
He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy. This is from KRB the Witch on YouTube. When I was a kid, we had a dog story. Now we have a cat story.
I know, isn't that fun?
Isn't that fun?
Is Obi gonna?
Whoa!
Sarah comes
Is my
with
little
Obi.
boy here? When I was a kid, our cat used to come into my parents' room before we woke up and whine for food. My dad, whose name is John, swears that one day, are you paying attention to the story right now?
I am. Hold on 1 second.
Why is he so big? He's the size of a man.
Okay, continue.
Okay. My dad, whose name is John, swears that one day while sitting at the door, the cat went, meow, 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 John. His name, clear as day, made both my folks sit up in shock. Even though it never happened again, they still talk about it. If any cat actually has been able to speak, I'm sure it would have been that tough bastard of a cat. Miss him a lot. That's pretty. John! We thought we heard a cat talk once.
Yeah, I did. When we were at that tiki bar, it was just a little boy hiding under the table.
There was a cat walking around an outdoor restaurant.
Well, the cat crawled under the table.
The cat crawled under the table and said, "Hi."
Your brother and I went,
Did that cat just speak to us?
and then we heard again. Hi. I was like truly scared. I don't know how I would feel if an animal talked to me. And then I looked down and it was just a little boy
It was a little boy
next to the cat.
next to the cat. Now, I'll say this. Obi makes a lot of noises, and sometimes, meow,
Sure.
meow,
Sure.
meow. I think you could hear a John in there. Meow.
Yeah, this is also kind of like, I mean, this is rich coming from me, but this is like confirmation bias kind of thing happening.
It is. I mean, it's a classic 8, but it gets the kitty cat bonus. That's a 10 for me. That's a 10, kitty cat bonus. It's an 8 because I don't think the cat was talking. I'm thrilled your parents believe it did and have that memory to share it, because that's beautiful.
7.
So 7, does it get a kitty cat bonus for you?
Yes.
It does?
It's a 6. It gets doctor point.
Oh, I see. To you, dogs rule and cats drool. But to me, it's the other way around. Cats rule, dogs drool.
That would be the other way
This is our duality, you know?
Yeah.
You're a dog, I'm a cat.
I think that actually is pretty apt.
I think it is.
I think
we finally figured it out.
I think you're very cat-like.
Yeah, I don't make any noise.
You don't.
Ryan makes a lot of noise.
I do.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
We've got one last story, Ryan. Oh, and I'm barely tucked into this. I better.
Okay, this comes from underscore.
Having a hard time with that?
It comes from underscore Savannah Nana.
That's pretty fun.
Savannah Nana underscore on Instagram.
Okay.
The name broke my brain for a second.
A lot to look at.
Almost turned into Gwen Stefani right there. Na 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 na. I was around 11 years old, making my sister about 7 years old. Okay, I always like when people get the situation.
Context, the lay of the land.
And like the geography of the room. I was around 11 years old, making my sister about 7 years old. The house we were living in at the time was rampant with ghosts. Rampant. Busting at the seams.
Chock full.
Just busting every day. My sister had been complaining to my mom about a shadow man with a hat, waking her up in the middle of the night to play with her toys.
This is the guy that's funny. This is the guy I always talk about, though, right?
Could I use your speaking spell?
Oh, bless you.
Is this the first sneeze on Too Many Spirits?
I think so.
In 9 seasons, have I ever sneezed? Chime off in the comments.
I don't think
and
you
let us
sneezed
know.
ever.
Eagle-eyed viewers.
Our rooms were a short hallway away from each other, and we always kept our doors ajar. But I hadn't heard anything out of the ordinary. That all changed one night. I was woken up from a deep sleep to my sister's childish voice.
He's got tape on his paw.
That all changed one
That was
night.
very funny because he was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
That all changed one night. I was woken up from a deep sleep to my sister's childish voice. Who are you? What are you doing? In that moment, I could be the big, brave sister and barge in there to protect my baby sister from whatever horror was in her room. I could vanquish the darkness and tell that ghost to leave and never return. But fuck that. I pulled my princess blankets right over my head, flipped away from the door, and went back to sleep. That's the end of the story. If you thought there was a ghoul coming to get your big brother, because you're the little brother, right?
I'm the little brother.
And I'm the big brother in my brother relationship.
Yeah.
If you're you right now and you thought you saw the hat man walk into your brother's room, are you going in there to help, or are you turning the light off and getting some shut eye?
He's my big brother.
I'd help my brother.
I think I would. I think we were thick as thieves, and we are to this day. So I would have helped him.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is feeling like a real campfire now.
This is nice. And it's not even about jokes all the time. It's
No.
nice to just have a
Yes,
conversation.
we're just chilling right now.
Yeah.
Got the pee-pee man walking around.
I hope
You
you're
got, we
enjoying it at
got
home.
you, we got Ricky over there.
And,
Hey,
and
you
the
got
way
a
to
fire?
enjoy the show, by the way, if you're at home and you're not sure how to enjoy it, you should be contributing to the conversation. You should be talking with us.
Yeah.
Even right now. We'll
On a
leave
rocking horse.
That's right, Ryan and Shane.
That's a 7. You know what? It gets the kitty cat bonus. That's an 8.
Wait, next season of Too Many Spirits, adult rocking. We're just pulling focus the whole time. I give that a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have a 10 this episode?
I had an 8 with a kitty cat bonus and gave it a 10.
That's a lot of bonus.
It was 2-point bonus.
2 points is a lot. Like
You
1
don't
point.
get to dictate my kitty cat bonus.
Oh, I just did. And I feel like that's a lot.
Oh, what the fuck
You know
is
what?
going on here?
You've been served.
Well, that's gonna do it for Too Many Spirits. Join us next week when we read more stories and drink another fanciful cocktail prepared by Ricky Ray.
That's right. Come on, Vinny. Come, Vinny. Come, Vinny. Come on. Fuck, you could. I just revealed that we're on a set. What the fuck are you doing?
Eating a marshmallow, buddy.
What? Be normal.